Statistics are statistics, and most Americans will eat meat as part of their diet, just how it is. Knowing that is the case, imagine opening up a pack of canned meat like Spam and are ready to grill it, but it smells like a combination of a sweaty gym sock and a rotting skunk carcass. A lot of meat that was sold at the market or canned during the Gilded Age was actually rotting meat. Meat packing companies would put various chemicals such as borax, formaldehyde, or salicylic acid to help mask the stench, and it didn't even work that well. Soldiers from the Spanish-American War ate meat that was preserved in this manner, and many died from it. Yet, the Beef Trust, a group featuring the 5 largest meat packing companies based in Chicago, did not want to change their ways. More journalists started to expose the horrid conditions of the meat packing plants, but it was Upton Sinclair's book, The Jungle, that was the final straw for the public. Sinclair wanted to show the horrible working conditions that workers faced, and they were horrible. Dark spaces, very confined, hot, and no safety regulations for blades, and no sanitation. However, the public focused on how the meat was prepared and stored. Meat piles were on the dirty ground. Thinking about having your meal coming from meat that was on a floor that was even more bacteria-filled than a bathroom. Rats and bugs were crawling through the meat. As they picked up the meat and placed it in the grinder, sometimes the rats went with it. If a worker's finger was cut off from these sharp blades, well, let's just say some customers would get some extra flavoring in their canned meat. Ugh. Sweat and human blood would contaminate meat all day. The meat would spoil, and they would still sell it by adding all those dangerous chemicals. Sinclair's book exposed this in vivid detail, and President Roosevelt had enough of the Beef Trust. More research exposed the Beef Trust practices, and the public was irate. Soon the Meat Inspection Act and the 1906 Pure Food and Drug Act were passed. Congress had these bills for a while, but when President Roosevelt was ready to expose more of the damning report of the meat packing industry, Congress passed it quickly.